I would love you from the back to come a little forward because we have 3 more startup pitches left before we can dive deep into the evening, the party at the FinTech headquarters. Just come forward, enjoy the show. Let's make it comfy and cozy and show them some audience here. So, if Jarkko, are you ready? Perfect, okay. Then we have 3 more pitches from the Accelerator Frankfurt by Maria and by Ram. We'd like to start with the CEO of Enterpay, Jarkko Anttiroiko. Perfect, a warm applause, please. So, here's your presentation, green forward. And your 5 minutes starts whenever you're ready.
Anttiroiko. I'm a CEO and the founder of Enterpay, Helsinki-based startup which is doing business-to-business retail payments. Actually, I used to be a banker, like most of you, serving OP Pohjola Bank in Finland and doing all kinds of electronic services, managing them, developing them, and payments as well. Today I'm going to share you one idea on how to delight your business customers and also get paid doing so. This is what we all know. The road ahead for payment service providers is very slippery. Regulation, products getting commoditized, and new entrants taking what's left. So this is a challenge for banks, but it's also an opportunity. There are large, really quite untapped markets, and one of them is actually business-to-business online payments. Business-to-business e-commerce is actually 2 times larger than business-to-business and business-to-consumer e-commerce. There are millions of guys like this who just want to buy some stuff online and pay it with invoice because it is the easiest way to pay. But at the same time, this is a problem for the merchants since they get exposed to credit risk. And actually, this is an opportunity for the bank. What bank is all about is managing financial risk. And this is a new opportunity for banks to create a new innovative product and earn new revenues from transaction fees and charges from financing these transactions. But there are some tricky things that need to be done. One of them is it safe to sell? This is the one we can solve. We can identify the person who is buying. What's the connection with the company who's making the purchase? And also, what's the financial status of the company? Plus that, we are also checking what is bought. Buying an iPhone is far riskier than buying a whole truck of potatoes. And if this purchase is okay, we can tell to the merchant, well, you will get paid. You can deliver. After that, we send the information on what can be built to the bank, and bank can issue an invoice to the company. After that, bank settles the merchant, gets money from the buying company, merchant pays fees, and we get what we should get. This is a proven business model and working in Nordic markets. We work with 2 Nordic banks, Collector Bank, which is a listed Swedish bank operating in many northern markets, and Lindorff, which is operating in 4 Nordic countries. We have already traction and the usage is growing. We have proof of concept underway in Germany, together with the Accelerator Frankfurt, and we are looking for partners, banks who can finance these payments, and PSPs operating in merchant services. And afterwards, we are also looking for investors for this business case. If you would like to discuss more about this, please contact me or Ram or Maria at Accelerator. Thank you.
Perfect on time. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jarkko. All right. So, next one on stage, the CEO of Inaz, Simone di Somma. Give him a warm applause. Let's test it.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. It is on?
Yes.
Good luck.
Yep.
Come si dice? Bocca al lupo?
Crepi. Bocca al lupo, crepi. You have to answer crepi. It's in Italian. So, hello means die for the wolf. Okay. Yeah, that to the wolf. Hello everybody, my name is Simone di Somma. I'm the CEO of Innas. I code since I was 13 years old, so I'm not a banker like you. But each time during my life, I worked with many enterprises in many different industries, and I always found a common issue: the interaction with the data. So within us, we really like to streamline how people and companies interact with data. This is usually how people interact with data in the banks and in customer service. We create service very differently. So with our technology, you can just ask things to dataset, like give me revenue for last year, and we handle all the complexity of accessing this kind of data and give you back the information, the only information that you need. We have already many different customers in many industries that use our technology to streamline, to simplify the access to data. For instance, in the banking sector, we have UniCredit and BNP Paribas. Specifically for BNP Paribas, we use that in order to allow small and business owners to access information about their business. Will I go out of liquidity next month? That is a straightforward information that we can provide just a few words away. So people, so just small business owner can text this kind of request and receive the answer. No other dashboards, no other stuff, just the answer, straightforwardly. This is another kind of interaction. We support also the proactive interaction. What does it mean? That with our technology, we can enable banks to work in a similar way to Facebook. What do you do on Facebook? You just open Facebook and you find relevant things for you, like what's going on with your friends. With our technology, we can embed the same approach inside apps like this. So you just open the app of the bank, and you find interesting information. And on top of that, like for instance, you spent 30K or whatever, if you are not interested in, or if you have additional information about that insight, you can discover other related things. So of the 2,100 euros that of income and 2.5K of outcome, how much did I spend in restaurants? And I can just complement the information writing that. I say, I have these doubts, I want this additional feature. It's not like the PFM, the classic PFM, where some KPIs are showed there, and then you lose the control. You don't know how to deep dive. You just ask, how much did I spend in restaurant? And you have the answer, all contextually. We handle all the complexity. So from a technical point of view, banks that want to use our technology just have to install the platform and allow us to access data. In few minutes, we are able to create proactive experience, proactive and conversational experience to end user. It works, this kind of technology, in the apps of the banks, but also across many different channels. So you are not forced to ask customers to use your own channel, but you can create experience that work seamlessly across any channel, just exposing data, and you have them all already. The distinctiveness of our technology is the fact that we have this smart feed, similar to the news, Facebook news feed, the smart feeds that can allow you to really share information in a proactive way to customers. We can fast deploy it. What we need, again, is just data. All the training is automatic in the last few hours. And you can install that on-premise. So in comparison with other technology, similar to this, we don't have to move data out of your data center. We can install that in your own data center, which is very flexible. Third one, open and embeddable. We can, as you have seen already, embed this kind of technology in your own apps and digital touchpoints. We have some competitors, but we are quite well positioned. The teams is very heterogeneous. We have mainly technical background. The market is booming. From a market point of view, it is really booming. We have generated already 1.4 million of revenues this year, and we are here with the support of Frankfurt Accelerator to find customers, investors, and business partners. Thank you for your time, because I wanted to be on time. Usually Italians never are on time, so I want to be on time. Yeah, because I wanted to provide the right message.
Yes,
I'm not
perfect.
the kind of Italian, that is late.
I
Okay.
love you, man. Perfect.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Simone.
You're welcome.
Great. Perfect. Thanks. Okay. Last one will be, last but not least, the CFO and co-founder of RoboSig, Dr. Michael Schwaiger. Give him also, please, a warm applause. Bitte schön. Ach so. Alles klar.
Hello. I'm happy to see some people still here to listen my presentation. My name is Michael Schwaiger. I'm co-founder and CFO of RoboSig. RoboSig is a company that trades foreign exchange to make profit for our customers. We are financed from the Silicon Valley, and also a very welcome to Ajay, is one of our VCs here, and thank you to Maria and Ram for taking part in the program of the accelerator. Some words about me. I have a financial background, I have a legal background, and also a technical background. I was responsible in several banks over the past 13 years for managing the loan risks. And quick overview, RoboSig, what we do? We are a signal provider, and we enable financial institutions to trade foreign exchange with our fully automatic algorithm to make profit. What are the challenges today? On the one hand, bonds and equities are at all-time high, and they represent significant portfolio risks. On the other hand, investors are trying to capture high alpha by avoiding any risks. And human traders are often unable to deliver this. What is the solution? The solution is RoboSig. The solution is our fully automatic algorithm. It delivers high alpha by avoiding too high risks. We're trading in the FX market, and the FX market is the biggest market in the investment space, and it's almost the liquidest, the most liquid market. Every day there is a trading volume of 5.1 trillion every day, and 1.3 trillion only for investment purposes. How is our algo protected? On the one hand, it's the product concept itself, because we have an investment vehicle that does not really exist on the front end. I will explain a little bit later. We have the first mover advantage, and there is a huge market depth. Let me describe the product. We are trading currency baskets. A currency basket consists of 3 or more currency pairs. And every currency in the currency basket is traded both long and short. And as you can see on the left side, there are 3 charts, 3 currency pairs. It's the Aussie against the CAD, the Aussie against the Japanese, and the Canadian against the Japanese. And all of these charts have a very, very high volatility. And if you combine these 3 currency pairs, then you will get a currency basket. And the result is that the currency basket has a volatility lower than 2%. And that is our trading vehicle. For our product, we have 2 of the biggest customers that you can ever wish. The first is Citibank in New York, and the second is GTS. GTS is one of the biggest market maker on the New York Stock Exchange. And I will show you now some performance data, and you will think, oh, it looks too good to be true. But believe me, it is true. They made a proof of concept, and we delivered our signals to them, and they proved every signal for the past 14 months. And for the last 14 months, we made a performance of 22%. And as you can see in the performance schedule, we made every year more than 10%. And very important is, we are trading with a Sharpe ratio close to 2, while the other FX traders are trading with a Sharpe ratio below 1 or near 1. Some of them do not have a positive Sharpe ratio. What are our next steps? We want to launch, and we will do, and they have confirmed, we are launching an institutional investment fund in the first quarter of 2018. We are going to come on the platform also 2018 in the first quarter. And why I'm here is that we want to expand in Europe, and we are looking for a huge partner, for a strong partner. This could be an asset manager or a bank. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Right on time. Okay.
Thank you.